Hi everyone, welcome to Rock Your Foundation. My name is Jody Stein. Please come on in, say hello, tell me where you're joining from. I'm just going to quickly share this over to my personal page. You are joining me on my business page. So if you have any questions about the products I'm going to be using in this video, just be sure to send me a private message and I can help you with color selections, foundation shade matching, and I can give you the perfect recommendations for your needs. So just bear with me for 1 second here while I grab this video and then share it to my personal page. Okay, done and done. All right, so if you're joining me and you have been wanting to try the products that I use all the time, but you are on a budget, I strongly encourage you, I might just get my hair out of my way. I strongly encourage you to grab that beauty box that I have posted in the links, not in the link. The link that I have posted in the description of this video, just click on that and it will take you to the registration of my website. You will grab the beauty box and you're going to get 17 full-size items. It's a great little try me bundle. And one of the items that comes in that beauty box is this mattifying primer. It is my favorite primer to date. I have 3 primer options for you. And this one is my favorite. It goes for everyone's skin tone. If you have oily skin, this will help close your pores, so it helps oil control throughout the day. We also have a hydrating primer that is going to help if you have extremely dry skin. I will use the hydrating primer like sometimes in January and February when I live in North Dakota, so we get that harsh, cold temps and that brutal wind, and it just dries your skin out like nobody's business. So I will use the hydrating primer in the winter time. All right, I am going to go in with I'm going to use stick foundation today because I want to show you guys the power of the stick foundation. And a lot of times I have people message me and they want high quality products, but they're on a budget. So I will recommend long lasting products. The stick foundation is going to last you a very long time because you just need a small amount of it. So I am using the shades Scarlet, and I'm gonna go up this way. I'm using the shades Scarlet and Chiffon. I'm using Scarlet to highlight, and then I'm going to use Chiffon for my all over color. That is my foundation shade. Okay, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your kabuki brush. You're going to take your flat top kabuki brush. It is my favorite brush on my website. If you're going to do any type of foundation, you need this brush in your life. Hi Kay, hi Lorraine, thanks for hopping on. And then I'm just going to blend this all together. So Scarlet is underneath my eye. That's going to brighten it up. Same thing on the bridge of my nose and my forehead here. It's just going to brighten these areas up. And I'm just going to stipple it into my skin. All right. I just got back yesterday from Wyoming. I was at my sponsor's house. We did a virtual, I'm just gonna push you guys back a little bit. We did a virtual convention at my sponsor's house in Cody, Wyoming, and it was so fun and it was so relaxing. And I really didn't do a whole lot. I just kind of unplugged from Wednesday night. Well, actually just from Wednesday until right now. So I just kind of unplugged from social media and I enjoyed all of the ladies that I was with. And then on Thursday and Friday, we watched our annual convention virtually from my sponsor's living room, which was really neat. They did such a good job with it because this was brand new to everybody. We've never had to do anything like that virtually before. And we were supposed to be in Denver. And then with COVID, everything, you know, as we all know, everyone's plans have had to change. So that is what we did. We went to Cody, Wyoming, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, I am going to turn down this light just a little bit. I think it's a little bright. There we go. I think that's better. We did have fun. So if you saw me in any pictures, a lot of my girlfriends just tagged me in posts, but I haven't gone through all of mine yet. So I personally haven't posted anything yet. I think I posted one picture the very first morning that I got there. And then I was just kind of offline. But it's really, really exciting. If you've ever thought about doing this business with me, this is the time to do it. There are new products launching, and as a presenter, if you're not even wanting to build your business, you can still get all of the presenter perks. So you will have access to new products. Before they launch to our customers, you have first dibs on getting those products in your hand. So it's a huge perk to being a presenter. Is just that alone is worth it, in my opinion, is just getting those products in your hand first. Okay, so now I am going to go in with a darker shade of the stick foundation, and we are going to contour. And I'm going to use this shade Cypress. It is well, you know what? Hold tight. I don't think I'm going to go that dark. I am going to go with the shade Chenille. Chenille is just a little bit lighter. Let me see. Nope, that's my luminizer. I just want to see the color difference here. Yeah, I think Cypress is maybe just a little bit darker and it's a little bit more caramely, where Chenille has more of the cool undertones, which I have. So that is the one that I am going to contour with. So we're going to go from the top of your ear right there, and you're just going to bring that down. My fingernail polish is chipping here. Hang on a second. Okay, so you're just gonna go straight down like there, and then you're gonna do it on the other side, just like that. And this, I also like to contour a little bit on my forehead, just like that. A little bit goes a long, long way. It's going to blend out. I like to go right underneath my bottom lip. That's going to make it appear a little bit more full and plump. And then I just like to kind of chisel out a jawline because I do not have a pronounced jawline. So I like to just kind of fake it with my contour. And then I'm just going to go down right here on the sides of my nose. And we're just going to slim my nose out a little bit, okay? So there is that. You are going to take that same kabuki brush and you are now just going to stipple it into your skin and blend it out. And then we're gonna set everything with setting powder. Okay, so you just I just like to stipple first, and then I will flatten it out and blend it up. So on your cheek line, you want to blend up. Never go down, because you're just going to give yourself a 5 o'clock shadow, which no one wants that look. So on Saturday, a few of the girls went to Yellowstone National Park, but I stayed back. I really didn't want to be gone for the full day. They were leaving at about 8 and didn't think they'd get home until sometime after 6. And I don't know, I just didn't want to be gone that long. And also I just kind of thought it would be fun to go back to Yellowstone someday with my family and the kids and show and experience that with them. You know, when I go to convention in New Orleans or San Antonio, I'm going to take advantage of some of the sightseeing because I'm not sure if I will get back to those places with my family. But Yellowstone is just such an easy family vacation. It's only about 8 hours away for us. So that is something that we can definitely do as a family. And I just thought, I'll just wait until we can go back there and enjoy that as a family. So I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit, warm up the neck just so everything just kind of flows, okay? You don't want everything to just like stop right here. You just kind of want to make sure you're blending and have everything flow. But you guys, look at that contour. It looks so pretty. And the stick foundation, I'm telling you, for a contour, you cannot go wrong with having that cream. And so I'm just going to blend this out. And if you're wondering where I'm looking in a mirror because I can't use the phone as my mirror. Okay, and then we just come up here and you want to make sure you're blending that back into your hairline. The stick foundation feels so hydrating and creamy on your skin. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Long time no see. I haven't been on for about a week. And I miss you guys. I miss coming on here. Oh, I almost forgot to blend this out. You don't want to forget to blend that out. Okay. So that is the coverage that you're going to get with the stick foundation. It looks very luminous and your skin looks glowy and hydrated and super, super healthy. However, whenever you're using any type of foundation, a liquid foundation, the spray foundation, or a BB cream, or the stick, or the spray, I don't know if I said the spray, you're going to want to set it. You want to set that with, what did I do with my setting powder? I thought I had a brand new one out here. Oh boy, maybe I didn't bring that with me. Okay, I'll try to use what I have. I might have to go get my other one. I don't know what I did with it. It could be sitting on the kitchen counter. I thought I brought it down because I was running out. Oh, it's right in front of my face. I have a brand new one. Okay, so this is almost empty. I brought down a brand new one. What I like to do with my setting powder is when you open it up, it's going to have this little mesh net right here so you can tap off the excess. But I personally like to take this off. And the way you remove that is with a utility knife. So I want you guys to be extremely careful when you do that. I don't want anybody cutting themselves. But I like to remove this, but I also put it right back on top. So I do have that little mesh trampoline and I can tap, you just tap off the excess right there. So I'm just going to set that aside and open up my brand new one. I'm doing very well, Teresa. Thank you. How are you? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. This is my favorite beauty blender. It is from, I always forget the name. Oh, Eco Tools. It is an Eco Tools beauty blender. This is my favorite. I just love it. And I'm going to kind of get that in, work that into the setting powder. And we are going to just go right underneath my eye like so. And the technique that I'm doing right now is called baking because I'm going to let it sit on my skin before I brush it away. And while that sets on my skin, we are going to do my eye makeup. And that way, if I have any shadow fallout, the setting powder will just dust it all away, okay? So I'll make sure I do a little bit right here. I'm kind of doing the areas of the baking where I did scarlet. But I'm also gonna run a little bit right here just to make that contour a little bit more pronounced. So I'm just going to go right, just right there. And right underneath that contour line. Okay, so you guys see where I put the baking powder. You see where I put the setting powder to bake. So that is how I do it. We're gonna set that aside. And now we are going to move on to my eyes and my brows. So let's go ahead and do my brows first. I am just taking a little spoolie brush. It's a double-ended brush. One end has a spoolie, the other end has the angled brow brush on it. If you need a link for this brush, just message me and I can send it to you. It comes in a set of about 12 brushes, I want to say it was a set of, and they're really actually nice brushes. So if you need a link for that, just let me know. So for on my brows, I'm using palette 6, and I'm going between these two shades, these two matte browns. That is what's going to be on my eyebrows, okay? And I just slowly build up the color. And then I'm going on the top, following that brow shape. And then what I do is I don't dip this brush back in. I take it on the tip of it, and I just go in the front of my brow and I kind of do upward strokes so it looks more hair, like it looks more natural. And I just kind of flick it up like that. And then I just comb through it. Okay, and then you just kind of go back and see if there's any other sparse areas that you need to fill in. I'm gonna do from the tail down, from the arch, I guess I should say from the arch down, a little bit darker. So naturally your brows are darker from the arch down, and then they get lighter as they go to the beginning of the brow. So if you are filling in your brows, you want to use this technique. And then don't worry, I know it looks a little bit crazy, but I'm going to clean that up with some of the Scarlet Stick Foundation. And we are just going to move on over to this brow. Actually, Teresa, we were in Cody, Wyoming because of COVID. Denver actually got moved to a virtual convention. So we went to my sponsor's house in Cody, Wyoming. And most of us arrived on Wednesday, and we stayed until yesterday. And it was really fun. It was really relaxing. And honestly, we were able to, I feel like as a group, we were able to just connect more on a one-on-one basis, just being all together for that amount of time in one house. When you're at convention, the energy is like anything else you've ever experienced, and it's so fun. But you do lose a little bit of that connection with your teammates unless you're staying with a group of girls in a hotel, which typically that can be, usually is a max of 4 girls. So if you have any more people in your group, more than that, you do lose a little bit of that intimacy. And so we were able to really connect really well with the virtual connection, and we all enjoyed it a lot. All right, so, and I also want to say that brows are sisters, not twins. So if they aren't perfectly symmetrical, that is totally okay. Yeah, it was such a really cute town. I really enjoyed it a lot. I only went to town one day. I went in on Saturday. Or no, we did go into town on Thursday night for dinner. And then I went in with a few friends on Saturday. And I did some souvenir shopping and that kind of stuff. So there was a group of us that went just back into town on Saturday. And then there was a group that did go to Yellowstone. All right, I'm just making sure these brows are somewhat matching. Okay, they look a little wide for my face. So we're gonna tone that down. We're gonna fix that. And I am going to grab a cream shadow brush. This one is from Younique. So if you just click on the, if you go to rockyourfoundation.com and click on tools, and then this is under an eye brush. It is called the cream shadow eye brush. Yes, my mascara has shipped. And so I cannot wait to try it. I'm very excited to try the new. So it's the same formula as the Epic, but it has 2 different wands, which is going to be really exciting to try. So I'm just going to clean these brows up with Scarlet Stick Foundation. Okay, just like that. You see how that just kind of cleans it up, and then you blend it out with your ring finger, and it really just kind of makes them a little bit more pronounced and a little bit, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just cleans them up. And it looks like you were born with amazing brows, and no one will know the difference until you wash your face. That's okay. Okay, so then you just go in with your ring finger, and I actually am just going to lightly blend out that Scarlet Stick Foundation. They did announce where next year's convention was going to be. I was thinking that they were just going to try to do it in Denver again, since we didn't get to go this year, but it is not in Denver. It is in St. Louis. So that will be fun because I've never seen St. Louis. Okay, do you guys see how that just cleaned them up and made them a little bit more crisp and pronounced? And I love that trick. Just like that. Mom's got brows now. Okay, I am gonna grab a little bit of the setting powder. I'm just gonna go in with my powder concealer brush. I'm gonna use this end, the smaller end. And I'm just going to tap a little bit on here, and we're just gonna set that underneath the brow area and just kind of go all over my eyelid. It's gonna help my eyeshadow go on much just more smoothly and be a little bit more blendable. And I can actually take this brush and just dust away that setting powder and go down my nose. Okay. Okay, let's move on to eyes. think I'm just gonna stick with, I'll probably do the cranberries and maybe this glitter shade that is called Delightful, just because that will match my shirt that I'm wearing today. So I think we'll do that. First, I'm gonna grab my blending brush. This is also a Younique one. I love this brush, and I am going to just kind of tap it into the impressive shade. It's right here. Tap off the excess, and then just go in light motion and go in like windshield wiper motion. I'm just gonna pop that on, and I'm above my natural crease, and I'm gonna bring it up higher than what feels comfortable, because you wanna be able to see that eyeshadow when your eyes are open. If you have hooded eyes like I do, your eyeshadow disappears if you don't bring it up closer to your eyebrow. So just trust me on that. It makes a huge difference. So you can see I'm just leaving that space right there. I'm leaving that open. We're not gonna put any eyeshadow in that area. I was on the phone with my mom this morning, and she asked about palette 6, and I said, oh, well, it's sold out. So we can't get it anymore. And then I went to my website just to double check, and it's not sold out. So you can still get this palette in the Kudos. The only way you can get it is in the Kudos. That is the August bundle. And you will see that when you go to my website, rockyourfoundation.com, you will see the word Kudos, and you will click on the first bundle, and you will select your mascara of choice, which I would choose 4D or waterproof. And then you will choose palette 6. It's the only addiction palette that is available. We do have another palette called the Behold Volume 2 palette that has some purples and plums in that palette. That palette comes with 4 eyeshadows. This palette comes with 7. So personally, this palette is the better it's the better deal. You get the most bang for your buck, but the other palette is also really, really pretty. Okay, so you just see how I'm going on. And this got a little bit dark right here, so I'm just gonna take my finger here and blend that out. Okay, so that is the first color. And then what I'm going to do is take a fluffy crease brush. This is also available on my website. I am going to color switch this out though. And then what I'm going to do is go in with that blazing color. It is right next to Impressive. It is the matte wine color. It's a beautiful burgundy wine color. And we're just gonna pop that right here on the outer V. Bring it up a little bit, but not all the way up to that first color. We're just blending it into it. Okay, and then the other eye. And if you notice, I'm applying my eyeshadow with my eyes open, because the best way to make sure you're getting it up high enough. So you really could just stop with these two colors right here. But of course, I'm a little bit extra, so I'm gonna do a glitter shadow. Hi, Lauren. And these two colors do match my shirt perfectly. Okay, then we're gonna go back in with that fluffy blending brush and we're just gonna blend those two together so there's no harsh lines. Just like so. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is this color right here, it's called Delightful. It is kind of more of a, like a crackle glitter shade. It's so pretty, but you have to be very careful with the way you pick it up. Otherwise it just kind of will break apart if you use a brush. So I highly recommend just using your ring finger and just gently going down like this on the color and then picking it up that way. And then all I'm going to do is just pat this right here on the inner part of my eye. Now, if I really wanted this to be pigmented, what I could do is take an eye primer, or I could take the stick foundation in Scarlet. I more than likely would take an eye primer just because the eye primer is a little bit more, it's made for eyeshadows. Hi, Jenny. Okay, Jenny. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I push it back a little bit because I felt like it was so close. But I have to ask you if you feel the same way. Like when we're away for the weekend at convention, I don't feel like my makeup looks the way I want it to look. Do you feel that way too? It's so bizarre to me. Probably because I just don't take the extra time like I do when I'm at home. Okay, so you guys just see where I'm placing it, and I'm just tapping it. I'm just kind of patting it right on the inner part of my eye, and I'm building it up until I get it the way I want it to look. Okay? Just like that. Hello. Okay, I think that's good. I like the way that looks, so we're just gonna stop right there. Then I'm gonna grab some liquid eyeliner, which you can also upgrade your August customer bundle. You can upgrade it and add on a liquid eyeliner, which I would recommend doing because it is my jam. Okay, so I just did like a small line of liquid black eyeliner right across the top of my lash line. It's gonna just help my lashes look a little bit more thick and full. Yeah, I feel That's probably what it is. And I try to be faster when I'm away. Okay, let's go ahead and dust off this setting powder. I'm just going to take my kabuki brush and we are just going to dust this away. And I love this setting powder because it's translucent, so it will match everyone's skin tone. I also love it because it has like these little blurring effects to it. So your photos are going to look incredible. It's basically Photoshop in a jar is the amazing setting powder. And Jenny can attest to that. Okay. So there's that. It's all dusted away. Let's go ahead and do some lashes, and then I'll do my lips. I still need to do blush and a highlight. All right, so I'm going to do a coat of lash primer first. Really coat my lashes. This is what I've been doing recently for my lashes, and every single time my husband asks me if I've got false lashes on, and every single time I say no. And actually Lisa, my sponsor, she asked me the other day if I put false lashes on, and I said no. It is primer, 4D, and waterproof. Layer those in that order and your lashes will be bomb.com. Okay, so I'm going to I probably need to open up a new 4D, but I didn't do that. So we're gonna make it work. So I'm wiggling at the base and rolling up to the top of my lashes. But before you put the waterproof mascara on top of your 4D, you just want to let it set for a little bit. You don't want it to be completely dry, but you don't want to go in when they're wet because that will just like smush them all together, and you don't want that.
I feel like I'm making a really good.
All right, so we are getting this on. I mean, honestly, they're really good lashes with just the primer and 4D, but you know what? Maybe I won't even do the waterproof today just because it's so late in the afternoon. What do you guys want? Do you want to see the waterproof on top of the 4D? Let me know. I do have to say I kind of forgot how much I love the stick foundation. I've been using the spray for so long that I am really loving this coverage of the stick. It looks so good. Okay, thanks Jenny, bye-bye. All right, so there is one eye done, one eye undone. Let's finish the other eye. Yes, if you hop on and you can't stay the whole time, that's fine. I always post my videos. You can always come back and catch the replay, and then you can just kind of hop around wherever you want to watch. If you want to watch my foundation routine, you can just watch that. If you want to watch how I do my eyeshadow, you can just skip forward to the eye look, okay? I always post the replay option. Okay, and if you get mascara right there on the bridge of your nose or in your eyeshadow, just let it dry, completely let it dry. And then you can take a little spoolie, like an eyebrow spoolie, and you can just flake it away, or a Q-tip. A Q-tip will work too. Hi, Sue. Okay, so there is that. And then we're just gonna smudge or just shimmy a little bit on my lower lashes. A little bit more. This one is drying out. I need to open a new one. I'm super excited to try that new mascara because it comes with two different wands. One is a little bit wider, like this wand, and then the other one is just skinny. So you can really get those lower lashes. And you can also focus on like your inner and outer lashes with that wand, that skinny wand. Okay, so I'm gonna do my blush and my highlight and my lips. If you guys wanna see me layer a coat of waterproof on top of the 40, just comment below waterproof and then I will show you what that looks like. But that's the way I've been doing my lashes lately and I really like it. I really like the results. I'm gonna go in with this blush. It's called Sisterly. It is a gorgeous pink peach combination. It has gold flecks in it. It really is the perfect color blush for everybody. And I am just gonna grab this fluffy blush brush and you're just gonna go right here on the apples of your cheeks and blend it back. Just like that. I'm just kind of tapping and blending up. And then I'm gonna get that mascara off here. Okay, you see it just flaked right away. Okay, so there is Sisterly. Then we're gonna do a little bit of luminizing. The shade I'm gonna use is Lustrous. It is the cream highlighter. It is actually called A la Mode, and it is the cream to powder luminizer in the shade Lustrous. This one is more of kind of a rose gold. Again, it's gonna go with everyone's skin coloring. It's so pretty. And what you're going to do is just take like a flat top brush. Again, if you want the link for these brushes, just message me and I can send it to you. For any of the brushes that I used in this video, message me and I can help you out. So I'm gonna go right on the top, the tip of my cheekbone. Just like this.
He talks to Jim for a little bit and then he goes home.
Okay, do you guys see that glow? It's so pretty, isn't it? I am obsessed with this. Right here on the tip of my nose. Cupid's bow, and then I always like to do my chin. Those are the places that I like to just bring a little bit of glow to. It just gives you like an overall healthy glow. You will love it. I need to blend this out a little bit more. Just really want to make sure that your contour line is blended out. Okay? All right, no one has commented if they want to see waterproof on top of 4D, so I'll go ahead and do my lips next, and then you guys can decide what you want to see. I am going to use 2 lip powders, and I'm going to show you how pretty they are. I'm going to use the shade Koi, which is a peach, and I'm also going to use a shade called Complicated, which is a brown shimmer. Or not complicated. No, yes, Complicated. It is a brown shimmer. It's so pretty. Let me see. These two. So I'm going to mix these two together. I'm first going to use this one, and then I'm going to put this one in the middle and do more of like an ombre lip. And it's really pretty. You'll like it. First, I'm going to line my lips with Prudent lip liner. I love Pouty, but Pouty is sold out. You cannot get it anymore. So I'm going to show you one that you can get, and that is Prudent. And it is just 1 shade lighter than Pouty, and it is a neutral shade. Okay, so I'll just show you right here. Just a neutral lip liner. Goes with everybody's, I mean, anybody can use this shade. Okay. Okay, there's Prudent. Now we're gonna go in with Complicated. These are lip powders. I have no idea how they work. I do not understand the science behind it, but it is a powder. I'll show you guys. You can see. It's a little bit of a powder. As soon as it hits your lips, it immediately turns cream. It's the coolest thing ever. Okay, it has a little doe foot applicator, so it's easy to apply. And this one has a little bit of a shimmer to it, so it's super, super pretty. And it's going to reflect on the light. Okay, that's really pretty all on its own. Ugh, just messed up. I just messed up. Hang on a second. I don't have a Q-tip. Okay. Okay, that is Complicated. I really like that. But I just want to show you guys. If you take Koi, it is this peach color. And I'm just going to dab it right here on the center. It's going to make my lips look more full and plump. Okay, and then smack together. Just like that. And then you just take your ring finger lightly and just lightly blend them together. And that's it. What do you guys think of that lip combination? I really like that. All All right, I am gonna just do a coat of waterproof mascara because I want to show you guys the difference it can make. And also it's going to make your lashes waterproof. You can, your eyes can tear up, your lashes aren't going anywhere. You can go to the pool with your kids, your lashes aren't gonna go anywhere. The 4D is not waterproof. So if you want something that removes easily from your eyelashes, don't top it with the waterproof. However, if you want those waterproof lashes and you want them to just last all day through the summer heat and humidity, put a coat of waterproof on top. And then all you need to do to remove this mascara is use either, I love to use our liquid eye makeup remover, and I just soak that on a cotton pad, and I just gently kind of hold it on my eyelashes, let it soak in a little bit, and then I just kind of gently rub it in a small circle and just kind of down. And it very easily removes your waterproof mascara. Okay? So all I'm basically doing is making my 4D waterproof. Okay, do you guys see the difference from this side to this side? It just made them a little bit more black too, so definitely makes them look more full. All right, I will do this eye after I hop off. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions about the products used in this video, if you want to get color matched for the stick foundation, just let me know. If you want to use it the way I did for highlighting your overall shade and then you want to use it as a contour, I can help you with a color recommendation, but you need to send me a private message. That's the best way to reach me. And if you want any other recommendations on my favorite brushes, which it would be the Kabuki brush. I love this little set of brushes that I got from Amazon. Those are great too. Oh yeah, I did catch a little bit of a head cold, but I feel good. I mean, I feel good right now, so it is a little bit of a head congestion. And also I was not used to the elevation. In Cody, the elevation is about 5,000 feet, and I think in Bismarck we're at like 1,500, 1,600, something like that. So I wasn't expecting to feel any change, but I did. So elevation is a real thing. So I guess that could be a part of it too. All right, I'm gonna hop off again. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.